The next example, is a typical question where they will compare percentage. We compare the two quantities by percentage. So in this question, there are two persons. Paul earned 2005 a month, while John earned 4008 a month. So for Paul, that the 2005 will be the 100%. This will be the 100% for Paul. And then for John, the 4008 is his 100%. So both of them got different 100%. So you cannot be confused. Okay, so when Paul received a pay rise of $350 and John also received a pay rise of 500. If you want to see who has a higher percentage, then we got to compare back to their own 100%. So even though Paul received 350 and John received a higher pay raise like $500, absolute value, John is the one that received more. But if we think about the percentage, maybe it will be a bit different. So I will take the amount of pay rise for Paul and compare it with his 100%. So when I compare it with the 100%, that means I use the 2005 as the denominator. Actually, if you do the calculation this way, Paul has a percentage pay rise of 14%. Okay, while John, on the other case, he looks like he got a higher pay raise of 500. But when we compare the 500 with his 100%, that means I divide by the 4008. His pay raise is for 10.4%. So overall, even though the absolute amount for Paul is lesser, but because his base is different, he actually got a higher percentage of pay rise. So you must take note of the 100% for different people is different. So there will be some long question that makes you compare different 100%. Same thing. The next question is a very typical question where they compare percentage difference. So this one is a cost of a flat in 2007. And we are comparing it with 2006. So you are comparing the flat in 2007 to 2006. So the one in 2006 will be the 100%. Whichever quantity that you are comparing to, it will be the 100%. So in this case, 2006 is the 100%. And then the next year, there is an increment of 20%. So if I draw a timeline, that means 2006 will come first. Then after that, it will be 2007. So between this 1 year, there is an increment of 20%. So the base that I'm comparing to is 2006. So 2006 is my 100%. And then I will increase 20% to become this amount. So what you can think of will be, this amount will be 120%. So if I would like to find the apartment, the cost in 2006, that means essentially I'm finding 100%. So you can do something like this. You divide this amount by the 120%. So this part will give you the 1%. This is the amount for 1%. Then you can multiply by 100 to find the cost of the apartment in 2006. So if you do it in the primary school way, you also get the same answer.